Hey YouTube, today we're going to replace the sights in this Sig Sauer P365 pistol. This is just your standard P365 from the factory with the Sig Sauer X-Ray sights. I don't know if you could tell from the video here, but this front sight is out and back sights are really weak. Sig told me they would replace these sights for free under warranty, but I don't really like these Sig Sauer X-Ray sights. So I'm going to use these TruGlo TFX Pro sights. They're the ones that have the orange ring around the tritium insert, and the back is just the rear sights are just a tritium insert with a fiber optic, and so is the front. The front has a fiber optic in it, so it makes seeing them in the day and in the night really easy. You can just pull it out and get a really nice sight picture, just like this picture here in the packaging. I have these on another gun and they work really well. The only tools I think we're gonna need is this sight pusher that I've used before, and this is just a really simple sight pushing tool with a flat side that you push against the sight with. You always turn on the bolt side, not on the nut side. This is a 9/16, so I have a 9/16 and a 14mm socket, whichever one works better. A pencil, and I'll show you what the pencil is for, and the replacement sights, they have a set screw. That's an Allen head set screw, so I'm not sure what size, so I got both standard and metric Allen sets here just in case. Not sure which size to use. So let's go ahead, let's get to it. Let's check and make sure this thing is safe. Of course, magazine is out, magazine is here, round in the chamber is here, but let's just double check. Nothing in here. And here's the packaging. Let's go ahead and pull the slide off this pistol. Let's lock it back. Flip this thing down. Slide out. Take the guide rod, spring out. Take the barrel out, and the last time I shot this thing I cleaned it up pretty nicely, so it should be pretty clean. The last time I did this, I did it with a Springfield pistol, and the Springfield pistols have this little loaded chamber indicator that rises up out of the center of the pistol, and you could use that to line the sights up. This one doesn't have anything that you could really use to line the sights up, so I'm just going to draw a line with pencil, just line it up from the notch in the rear sights, and just draw two lines, and that way I could line this thing back up the exact same way it's lined up now, because right now it's pretty close to perfect, and the lines come off easily once you use some gun cleaner and just wipe them off. That way you know when you push these sights out, just right where they're supposed to line up. So the rear sights from the factory, they don't have a set screw in them. I'm hoping there's no spring under here. Like some other pistols I've come across, there's a spring under here. When you push this out, we want to push this out in the direction of the ejection port. So we're gonna do the rear first and then come back around and or maybe we do the front first and then come back around and do the rear. What I do is, the last time I did this worked. I just put a drop of lubricant right at the leading edge of this thing, and it helps just lubricate it a little bit on the way out. And since we're going to be pushing it out, right, we want to make sure we always turning on the nut side. So we're going to line this thing up in the side pusher like this, but I have to drop this down a little bit to push the side out. We want to make sure we push in on the actual dovetail part and not on the side itself, because that could break the top of the sight. I have this slide in this pusher. Try to get close up where you could see the tip of the pusher on the bottom part of the sight. We're going to clamp this into the vise and just tighten this up, and that should push this thing out. If you try to hold this by hand and work this thing, you probably never get it out. So we want to make sure this is not too tight, because we don't want to squeeze the slide in. We just want to have it tight enough just so that it doesn't move around. We're going to try this 14 mil, and it's biting on the sight now. It should just push to the right, and it is pushing to the right. I can see the sight actually coming out. Let's see if I could bring the camera this way. Right in here, you can see the sight actually coming out as I push it out right there. This was easy. Alright, and now what we got to do is the reverse. Put the slide in the other direction and push the sight in, and hopefully we could still see those pencil lines. Here's just a quick close-up of this TruGlo sight. Hopefully the camera could pick it up, but you could see that bright orange and then the green in the middle. It makes for a really easy sight picture once you lift the gun up. Let's go ahead and put it on. So I brought the camera around on the other side, so hopefully you could see that right in here. Let me see if I can lower the camera a little bit. So I brought this in a little bit closer, so hopefully you could see it. You could see the sight pusher right up against the base of the sight, sliding in the opposite direction that it went out. It should slide in pretty easily. We're going to take our time. We still have our pencil marks to line this thing up, and we turn in from the bolt side, and this side is sliding right in relatively easily. And just take your time with it, pushing it in, make sure that it doesn't slip and slide and go wonky, and it's going in really nice and easily. I'm just going to use a flashlight here to make sure that I get this thing lined up with those lines that I drew. And that looks about it right there. Maybe a little bit again. Alright. That looks to be it. Front sight done. Pull this thing off and see what it looks like. So the pencil marks are just barely visible still, but as you can see under the light is about lined up right. Maybe I'll pull this off after and you can see. Time to do the rear sights. Let's go ahead and just put that in place. The slide should already be in about the right spot. Want to add a drop of lubricant just like I did with the front as well. And again, there's no set screw on this one, so you just want to make sure that it's biting on there. On the sight itself, maybe And I could actually take this adjustment up a little bit. We should be fine. We're just gonna push this one out too. And just like the fronts, this one's coming out really easily. And I know my hand was in the way there. It came out once the sight got loose. This thing just seemed to pop out. Well, should come right out by hand. Last a little bit. So here's the rear sights. Pretty similar with a fiber optic and tritium insert, but this one has a set screw in there. But right now the set screws doesn't need backing out to put it in. We just got to make sure that we tighten it down once we push these sights in. Alright, so just like we did before, hopefully you could see that. We're just going to tighten this in. And you can see this sight just moving in relatively easily. I'm just going to use a flashlight here. You can still see the lines that I drew that showed where the knot should line up, and it seems we have it right there. This one was really easy. To get this out, we just need to back this out a little bit. And this seems to line up really well. I'll show it to you in just a second. Alright, so here's what this thing looks like. Hopefully if I wiggle this around a little bit, you could see just how bright these sights really are. The front side picture is just all orange circle. So you could really see this easily in both daylight and nighttime. Let's put on pistol and see how it goes. Hopefully if I move this around a little bit, you can see how good it looks and how the side picture looks really good. Slide hadn't been squeezed in. And I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and put this pistol back together, put the magazine back in it, put a chamber in around in the chamber, and I think we're ready to go. Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, please hit subscribe. We do a lot of how-tos, around the house stuff, firearms, Jeeps, trucks. If you like this, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. God bless.